Did you know that some of the best classical ballerinas of all time, names like Diana Vishneva, Sylvie Guillem, have at one point or another, and sometimes entirely, left behind their classical roots and swung all the way to the other side of the spectrum, to the far edges of contemporary dance? Let's take a look. Starting with Diana Vishneva, as you may know, she's a darling of the international ballet world, a Mariinsky prima, a dramatic glamour queen, whose performances will leave you transcended long after the curtain has closed. Known for her emotional and technical range, she's a favorite in ballet classics like Giselle and Swan Lake, but her masterful beauty translates just as adeptly to pieces and styles that are less knowable even once they are known. And more she's beginning to work in contemporary dance, and she's even founded her own contemporary dance festival in St Petersburg called Context Dance. Then we have the original rogue ballerina, the pivot point, the goat, the queen of the rebels, Sylvie Guillem, who was handpicked by Nureyev at age just 19 to be an étoile at the Paris Opera. She was primed to rule over the world's largest and oldest company for a generation when she shocked and rocked the Paris culture scene by defecting, at least as they saw it, and going to the Royal Ballet, who had offered her a contract that would allow her to work with different choreographers, companies, and styles. It was a contract built for freedom, and work with them she did. In fact, it was her influence that lifted many of today's most revered contemporary choreographers to a star level. And not only the choreographers, but the style itself, which previously in many circles had been considered a strange outsider, a child of, but belonging neither to ballet or to modern dance. And note that while very often modern and contemporary dance will have overlapping movements, they are in fact not the same thing, but more on that in another video. And in today's ballet world, it's much more common for dancers to float between styles, much more than it was in previous generations. And if you'd like to learn more about contemporary dance and dancers, let me know in the comments.
If you like this and you want more great dance content, don't forget to sign up for my email list linked above, where I share podcasts, live schedules, and stories that don't go up anywhere else.